So, Abby, you're starting to get to the realization every now and then, I think, in a single person's life, when they're trying just a little too hard. Maybe you're trying just a little too hard here.
You think I'm trying too hard?
Well, that's what you wrote.
Well, no.
You wrote desperate.
I did? Oh, yeah.
It says desperate on the schedule. I was trying to be sensitive.
That was my tease. That is what I said. Yeah, I've been.
One man's too hard is another woman's desperate.
That's just me, Miss Desperate over here. Yeah, so I've been striking out a lot when I've been going out, and you guys know that I've been giving up dating for the last couple of months. So, if anything, I'm dry for attention.
You're in a slump.
I'm in a slump.
Well, you've pulled yourself. You can't really call it a slump. You've pulled yourself out of the game.
No, she's back in.
I'm like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Like I've been out long enough to where I'm kind of curious. So I'm like dipping my toe back into the pool, but the pool sucks. So my toe keeps going out and then back in like it's the hokey pokey.
I think you were out the day when she told us she's back on all the dating apps.
Oh, you are? I did miss that.
You missed that.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened?
I mean,
I relapsed.
She hard. Like every single. We asked, which one did you download? She's like, all of them.
We were all pulling for you.
That's exactly what I said.
But, okay, so just real quick, because I wasn't here that day.
Oh, yeah, you missed this.
So you were saying that you felt better, like your mental health you felt was stronger. So why are you taking the drugs again?
Because I wanted someone to tell me I was pretty.
Oh, we could have done that.
She's in a slump.
It's not the same. It's like your parents telling you you're special. It's like, okay, mom and dad.
I know.
I got back on Bumble, and I had brought this to the table last week where this guy and I matched, and then I gave him my number, and then he sent me a text, and then I sent him a text, and then he didn't respond. And then he followed me on Instagram a day later, and I didn't know what to do about it. I'm like, why don't you have my number? Just text me. So why are you? Do I follow you back? And so we went through the whole gambit of what I should do. But yeah, that was my last male interaction.
How did that one end up? Did you guys finally get in touch with each other?
So here's what somebody DM'd me that I thought was really interesting. So we were going through the theories as to why he wasn't texting me and he was just following me on Instagram. I think maybe he saw that I was a quote unquote public figure in Atlanta and thought maybe I was a fake profile on Bumble, and he thought he was getting catfished. And so he was like, oh, well, she'll follow me back on Instagram if she's real because she'll recognize my name, which I don't really check who follows me that often. So I didn't see him until a couple days after. So it kind of backfired on him. But that was one person's theory, which I think makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
Anyway, we never went out, which is sad because he was 6'7", but alas.
You lost a good one there if he's tall.
Yeah. And then last weekend, I ran into two guys who I went out with and it didn't end well, and they ghosted me. And I'm going to DC with my mom this weekend, and gosh darn it, I want to get hit on.
Save just the part where she says, gosh darn it, I want to get hit on.
Dang, Flavit, like I just need a little bit of male attention.
Another one.
Wow. I hope Tommy hit delay.
Oh, we dumped that one.
Just really trying here. So my mom is going up to DC to run this marathon. It's a big deal for her. So of course I've got to make it about me. I've made all these I've got to make all these reservations at cool hip spots in DC where I know the young gentlemen are going to be flocking to. And I am not striking out because this I think is a great time for me to be able to step back into the pool, make some mistakes, because if I never have to see these people again, so I can be as desperate as I want for the results that I'm looking for.
And young politicos wearing suits and these fancy restaurants with all the dark wood and moodiness.
Daddy's money galore.
Yeah.
Either that or they're embezzling some kind of fund. So it's great up there. So I made a really fun reservation tonight. We're going to a really cool part of town, and I've already scoped out the Instagram. I can see that this is where the people go.
Where are you going, like Adams Morgan?
We are going to Adams Morgan. I think we're starting in Chinatown and then bopping over to Adams Morgan.
Okay, Georgetown's another good one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're going to Georgetown on Saturday. So we're really spreading out. But I was like, how can I make sure that I don't strike out this night? And as I was scrolling through my TikTok For You page, I came across this creator that I follow whose name is Girl Boss Town. And she will come up with different theories. And one of her theories she has is called the red nail theory. Now, for everybody who is not in studio, I currently have cherry red nails, which is abnormal because I never paint my nails because I bite them.
That is so creepy because as you were talking, I noticed, I'm like, oh, she got her nails did to go to DC.
I know. Well, I did my nails. I went to my CVS and I just found the reddest nail polish in the aisle.
So you said you'd never polish your nails because of what?
I bite my nails.
Oh, bite. I thought you said Biden. And I'm like, well, that's weird.
No, the president does not keep her from painting her nails.
Yeah, what's Joe Biden's plan to keep me from biting my nails? That's my question. So here's what Girl Boss Town is saying about the red nail theory. She said, in the 90s when we were growing up, women had red nails a lot, especially like our moms. And I weirdly think guys are attracted to red nails because it reminds them of their moms when they were growing up taking care of them. And so she has started this hashtag red nail theory trend where basically all these women have been like, you know what? Last time I was wearing red nails, my boyfriend of now 4 years came up and asked me out. And so it's like this Freudian thing where apparently it either gets their attention because it's red and it's like, rear, 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 or it reminds them of their childhood.
I think that theory is interesting because there's two men right here, and Kristen's the only one who noticed your red nails. I don't know.
She's going to be walking around like this. Hello, suitors.
We may not exactly be the demo you're looking for, so maybe it might work. Okay.
All right.
Come in there.
All right.
Drinking your cocktails with your red pinky nail out.
Be like, hello, sirs.
I can't wait to hear if the theory has any legs.
Yeah, I'll update you on Monday.
Is that why is that why you're tan this morning?
Yeah, I'm hella bronze this morning.
I noticed it coming in.
Yep.
Because Washington, D.C. is pretty much like Florida.
Yep.
I mean, you got to be tan or people will look at you.
You got to stand out somehow.
The Bert Show.